Hello, welcome to My Life in Spain. My name is Mark, and today I want to talk a little bit about why so many Americans are moving to Spain. There are multiple reasons. I'm sure you could figure them out for yourselves, but I've put it together a little list here describing the things that I think are some of the main reasons people move to Spain from the United States. First of all, I read something the other day that said that more Americans had left the United States. Sorry, not more Americans, but more people had left the United States than had arrived in the United States for the first time since the Great Depression. So that's kind of a startling statistic. You always think of the United States as a place where immigrants go, and now it's going the other way. People are moving to other countries and moving away. So we'll see how it's going to go, the trend. But right now it seems to be growing and picking up in mood. I mean, more people are thinking about leaving if they can. And if you go to Valencia these days, you walk around, you'll hear more people speaking American English. So it's really changing. It's changing. They come to Spain and they're very happy here, and I can see why. And I'm going to go through some of the reasons that they're leaving and some of the reasons why they might want to consider moving to Spain. The first one, of course, is the politics. People are fed up with the politics. It's too much. Whether you're on Trump's side or you're on the Democrat side, people have just had enough, and they want to escape the noise. The second choice, I think, is because of the cost of living. America's become really expensive place to live. I mean, everything's expensive. Health insurance is expensive. Car insurance is expensive. Just going shopping is expensive. And Spain is a lot more affordable. I mean, if you compare rents in a big city like Valencia to, I don't know, what's some city for 1 million people in America? I don't know, Miami maybe? It's way more, much more money. The next thing is the gun crime. We don't have that in Spain. It's an extremely safe place to live. You can walk around night or day and not have to worry about stuff, especially violent crime. There might be pickpockets in the big cities, but everywhere else, it's very safe here. I wrote a few things down. Let me just go through them so I don't forget. Okay, the cities are very walkable. You don't need a car if you live in a Spanish city. Public transport is everywhere. I'll give you an example. Like Valencia, there's a metro and there are trams and there are buses. Now you can get a metro from the city center or right to the airport. So you don't need a car. You can walk everywhere or use public transport. The same goes for getting into other cities. Valencia has 2 train stations. One that goes to services Madrid and Barcelona, and the other one, this is for local trains. The next reason people move to Spain is the climate. The Mediterranean climate in Spain is very good, very nice. We get over 300 days of sunshine a year. And it's just a super nice place to live. All right, next thing, quality of the food. The food in Spain is first class. It's really good. It's not highly processed like a lot of the foods are in America. It's fresh. It's not spending weeks in containers getting there. It's locally for the most part. Most of the food I buy is grown locally. And then fish, the Mediterranean diet. Fish, olive oils, fresh fruit, fresh veg. It's very good for you, which is one of the reasons why Spanish people live longer on average than Americans do. Okay, another thing here. Better work-life balance. Don't come here if you're looking to earn money working for a Spanish company, but if you can work as a digital nomad, it's a really nice place to live. Okay, next thing. Sense of community. I mean, ask yourself this. Do you know your neighbors where you live? I live in an apartment building with 20 apartments. I know every single one of my neighbors. When I lived in America, I hardly knew anybody. I knew a few people, that's it, in the neighborhood. I didn't know one of my next door neighbors even. So that's a big difference here. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody goes to the local neighborhood bars. It's you really feel like you're a part of something. You know, you're not on your own. Let's have a look at the next one now. Available visas. Like I say, digital nomad visa is a great way to go. if you're still young and you're working for yourself, working freelance, or the non-lucrative visa, which is for retired people or people with enough income that they don't need to work. Now, if you come here on a digital nomad visa, you're going to have to get what they call autonomo, which means you're paying for your public health care. Now, the public health care in Spain is very good, and it's going to cost you, for the first year, it's going to cost you 89 euros a month. And then after the first year, it goes up anywhere between 200 and 500, depending on your net income. So first year is a good deal. After that, it can get more expensive. If you're coming on a non-lucrative visa, I forget how much you need to have, but it's less than 3,000 euros per month. So again, another big plus. I mean, if you've got that kind of money coming in and your social security or your investments, Spain's a wonderful place. It's less expensive than America. It's safer than America, and just life in general has a more even tempo to it. You know, nobody's rushing anywhere. Nobody's in a hurry. Everybody's relaxed. You don't have to jump in your car every 5 minutes to go to the supermarket or what have you. Nobody's planning their day out. Your day just happens. You know, you feel like going to the store, you walk to the store. You feel like walking in the park, you go in the park. You don't plan things like you do in America. Everything there is, everything's timed, you know. I got a half an hour to do this, then I got to be back here for that, then I got to pick somebody up over here. Here, no, it's just it's completely different. Let's see if I wrote anything else here. Oh yeah, the access to the public health care. As I said, the public health care is excellent, but if you're coming on a non-lucrative visa, you're going to need private health insurance, and that private health insurance is going to cost you. I'll give you an example. I have an American friend. He's 75 years old. He pays less than 200 euros a month for private care, and it's very, very good. So you'll be very pleased with the healthcare you'll get in Spain. That's about it, really. I mean, like I say, more and more Americans are coming. It's becoming increasingly popular, and I can see why. I've lived here 16 years, more than 16 years, and I love it. I can't imagine I'll move somewhere else now. So if you're thinking about coming to Spain, I made another video describing things you might want to think first before moving to Spain. So check that one out. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye for now.